So good. All right. Damn, PS5 is almost a year old. Yeah, who knew, right? Like, it came out what, like around this time last year, right?
Yeah, it's not like anybody can get them
Sometime
right
in
now.
November. Yeah. Time flies. Time for PS6 to come out in 2 months. Oh
God.
God, it seems like it. Like, as a guy who still plays fucking like Sega Genesis, it seems like there's a new console every 5 minutes. Like, to me, the Switch came out fucking yesterday. Like, I don't even like. I'm like, that's still a
Yeah, it's got to
new,
be like a
like a brand
5-year-old
new
console.
console to me. Like the Xbox One, I don't even have one yet. So I'm like, at some point, it'll go below the price I'm willing to pay. But now everyone thinks everything's worth something now. Like that, all that water bullshit has got people just. It's ridiculous.
A wad of bullshit?
Yeah, you've heard of that, right? You do you remember in like the '80s when the coin collectors, when
Yeah,
the
oh,
market
yeah.
crashed?
Yep.
The same guys are doing the same thing for retro video games.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, you've
They
talked about this on stream before.
Yeah, they started their own auction company,
Yeah.
and they're the guys who grade the games. So
Mm,
they grade the games, and then they get a bunch of people together to buy the game at a like
inflated
super
price.
huge price. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then that brings up all these fucking idiot scalpers are going out and buying all these games, or they've been sitting on these games for a while. They they
Well,
come
it
in
basically
and
becomes a
they
scam at
yeah,
that point. Yeah.
yeah, and it drives up all the other prices, and so all these scalpers are going. And the best part is that a lot of these scalpers are paying to get shit rated, so they're spending like $300 probably on their copy of fucking NHL 12. There's like a billion copies out there, and nobody cares. Like, here's when I buy hockey games, it's because I need a few extra cases. Because that's all I fucking do with them. I just toss the discs in the garbage half the time. Like, the only hockey game worth anything to me is like NHL 94. And that's because it's the best one.
Hmm?
Wait, what's a Thograki incursion?
So, two things. One, the Switch came out in 2017, so it's actually older than I thought it was, but not by much. And the same thing's actually happening with crypto with shitcoins or altcoins. They'll do like a big hype on social media, get a bunch of people to buy into it to artificially inflate the price, and then the people who have like whale quantities of it will just
Ancient
dump the
underground
shit out of it.
Well, how do I stop them?
It must be
There's no
stopped or reversed.
corruption. I think it's a random thing.
Hmm. Seems weird.
Yeah. Oh, whatever.
Hmm.
It only cost me like $80 to fix all that stuff, so I'm not.
I wonder if a little army's gonna spawn or something.
Oh, well, that's okay because I'm on my way back now.
Hmm. Well, I mean, you got the whole coast. I'm gonna go poke my head in to see what our dark elf friends are doing.
Oops, it wasn't that guy. It's this guy. What do I want him to do? Rune of Negation? What's that do? 40% damage resistance. Yeah, okay. Oh, it sucks they're purposely making bad controllers to force people to buy new ones. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, well, because the Switch controllers have, like, what's it called? The
Or like artificial
drift or
obsolescence.
whatever. Like, you use them for a while and they just start to drift, but I think it's because they're so small. Like, I can't use a Switch comfortably. I played
Sweltering.
Mario Kart 8 with my little cousin like a couple Christmases ago. Not my cousin, it was my niece. Like a couple Christmases ago. And like we played for like a half hour and my hands were so cramped. By the time we were done, I couldn't freaking play it. Like I wouldn't have been able to play for like maybe another 20 minutes. Because those controllers are so goddamn small.
That's kind of rough.
That's how it goes.
Having gigantic hands.
Amnesia the Dark Descent. I have definitely heard of that game. Is that I want to say, is that the one where you take the pictures, like the GameCube game where you? I'm trying to think of which game it is. I know I've heard it and I've heard good things about it. I just can't remember. Like what it's about. Hey Coop, check this out. He's got pyramids on his boat. I don't know why. I'm trying right now just to think of what amnesia is. Like I know what it is, but my brain doesn't work very good, so I can't remember. Is that a pool of blood you just got over here, buddy? I don't know if we can
Probably.
be friends. Just a bubbling pool of blood. The best horror game of all time. No bias, unless. I mean, it might be. I know I've heard good things about it. I just can't remember which one it is. You know what I mean?
It is pretty old.
Especially this time of year when I just been watching all kinds of spookums games.
I like it warm.
He likes it warm. Okay. No one asked, but
You know I don't like it warm. Cold bodies for me, thanks.
yeah. Already got that. What do I need here? Oh, I need Dwarven ale. Keep my guys nice and warm at night. Oops, wrong button.
Do we ignore the Dark Elves to the right and risk them attacking you or I when we're not nearby, or should I eliminate them first?
I mean, I'll go up there with my other army too. Help out.
Well, I think you need to come up here and take the Misty Mountains, because then that cuts off the last back door into my territory and frees me up to go after
Yeah, that's what I'm doing with Thork
guys.
Ironbrow. I'm just gonna go make him a whole new army because I got new stuff, so I might as well.
That's a good idea.
I want those guys because they have flamethrowers. Everybody loves. Plus 10% speed for all infantry units. Don't mind if I do, thank you.
All he has is a
they're
lamp
slow
at
as
the
shit,
matches. Feels like a predecessor to Aliens Isolation, just with fewer androids.
I've definitely heard that. It's like it is older. Yeah, I know which one that is. I wouldn't mind playing that. I'll have to. I gotta start a list. Hold on, let me get this jar out of the way. I got a new jar for my Mod Podge mix because my old one hardened in the jar. Apparently, it wasn't airtight. Oh, knocked over a troll. Got some minis I've been painting. Dude, the new Loot Studios minis this month. Oh, they're so awesome. I'm gonna print like 40 of them. There's like an ice troll and a Remorez. I've never seen a Remorez figure before. All right.
That's pretty cool.
Games. Underline. Amnesia. Dark. Descent. Okay, I did hit intern. I wasn't sure.
You did. Sorry, I'm
I'll put games for Twitch.
putzing away here. I need 3,600 for that.
There.
And one turn.
Amnesia Rebirth came out about a year ago. Well, I'll play the old ass one first. I don't mind playing old ass games. In fact, if I could figure out, I think I know what I need to do to get my consoles working. I think I just need to turn down the sound on the stream on my laptop so I can only hear the alerts, and then just play like on the console, and then I can do the stream stuff from from my phone and from the laptop. Oh, I have 300. I've been waiting for this.
Uh-oh.
Where is it?
300 what?
I'm gonna make Starbreaker. Melee attack plus 6, weapon damage plus 18. Attack causes discouraged effect, reducing leadership, and ability is heroic killing blow.
Sweet.
I know. I need 300 oath gold, plus gems, plus iron, plus carved obsidian.
Nice.
There we go.
Oh, that elf one's pretty pimp too.
Yeah.
Below that?
Yeah, we don't have salt.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's pretty sweet too. All the ones up in this area, like the chilling aura is pretty good too. It just slows everything down near you. Like they got some good stuff. I was looking through it the other day. Okay, now who are we giving this to? I think Big Boy. Does he have his own? I don't think he has it yet. No. So we'll give it to him for now. We'll give his weapon to this fella here.
I wonder if I should make my secondary army all cavalry. Because then when they reinforce, they can join the battle faster.
That's not a terrible idea.
Always our best.
I'm still thinking of, at some point, just making an entire army's worth of Iron Tricks.
Think about it.
Jeez.
Definitely do the Dark Descent out of the three of them. I think, you know what? I think, is that the one, it has like multiple paths and stuff? It's starting to, now the more I think about it, the more familiar it's getting to me. Like,
No honest work without sweat.
I think I know more about this game than I can think of right now. Yeah, I put it on the new list that I made. I didn't have a list before. Now I do.
The game wants me to pass through your territory and attack the Orion's camp.
Well, we could do that. You know,
Yeah, it just wants me to go kill the guy. So I get weird in-game missions.
You're more than welcome to take a run down through.
I might just do that. Okay, you are gonna go into there, and you are going to recruit some frickin' Tomb Guard.
Initial Dark Descent is the first one in the series and a fan favorite. I personally like the second one more. A Machine for Pigs, but do the Dark Descent out of the three of them. Okay. I'd like to play my old freaking PS1 RPGs on here too. Like some Parasite Eve or maybe even Legend of Dragoon, shit like that. Like a whole 2 minutes behind on stream. I think I'm just gonna head out. See ya. Alright, buddy, take her easy. It might be 2 minutes behind because I just read that late. That could be why. How was it on that one?
What happened? I can unmute and mute and see how it is.
Well, he would have, because unless he just left right away after.
Sweltering.
Because I read that last one just as it came out.
Heavy infantry, archers.
You making a
They're
Christmas
all
list?
Crap infantry. No, I just got access to production for good units. So
Oh, nice.
4 units of archers, 3 heavy armor troops, 2 with or 1 with halberds, and then 4 much better armor troops than my regular garbage. 4 units of archers, 2 units of horsemen, 1 unit of horsemen archers, carrions, Necropolis Knights. Actually, I'll probably move the horsemen to the secondary army. I gotta get these Shabti and the rest of this shit up first, though.
Why are my grudges so high all of a sudden? They were like 40
which one?
last time. Let me look in my book.
I figure I have 4 turns until I'm built up enough to go after the Dark Elf.
There's a way I could just check where my...
Where are they coming from?
Well, no, where my grudges are. Yeah, like I don't know where they... Like I have these grudge quests, but they're not like...
No, the only quest I see is in, yeah, that one.
Well, no, I have special grudge things. I just don't know where they are. Let's see, where provinces, wars, and heroes, events.
You're missing. Oh, there's your turn marker. They're not the book down at the bottom. They're the number 7
Oh yeah.
in the bottom right.
Well, this is just the ones to go get the. Maybe it's just because I haven't got one of those places in a while.
Oh, maybe.
Oh wait, here we go. Grudge severity 6, age modifier 1. Each grudge that you accumulate has a base severity value. If you ignore a grudge, its severity will increase over time, filling the bar on the top screen. Oh, okay, so yeah. Pin to grudges and quests drop down. Oh. Whoops. Oh, that's all these ones. Okay, I see. I don't know how to unpin it. Okay. So maybe after I rebuild my army, I'll go do that first.
Rune Lord. Off we go.
I'm guessing the Misty Mountains up by me are probably rat territory. Oh, dude, the Misty Mountains have one of your markers.
Yeah, no, I know. So does there's a whole bunch in that area. So that'll get rid
Okay.
of some grudges anyway.
Nice.
When I go up that way. All right. Now we figured out what's going on. I wonder why Coop always gets so far behind in streams. I wonder if it's just maybe like if he's watching on a phone, maybe he's got the settings too high for Twitch.
Maybe. One more turn for that.
For the wisdom of Valea.
Can't wait. I'm going to fill my army with longbeards and iron drakes. All kinds of good stuff. Some cannons in there.
How are you drawing on the screen?
There's buttons over on the top left.
Oh, yeah.
I just found that out the other day.
Master Rune Lord. Bring honor to the old.
Can I? Oh, I can't. But maybe I can. Oh, I can. Okay. So those guys.
Can you see when I draw on the screen? Oh, yeah, you can. You can see my little green happy face in the upper part of your screen.
Upper part. Where?
It doesn't last very long, though.
I
It
totally missed it.
disappeared.
I was trying to draw penis.
Oh.
Alright, so these guys. It's going to take a minute.
Forekanad.
As much as I want the miners because they're hilarious throwing this.
If you want something done right,
Now I see it.
There you go. You got one ball that's too big. Just for you, bud.
Got a group of slayers.
tried and tested.
I'll kick out these guys.
Iron will.
Your economic power is moderate.
I'm in a build. What are you talking about, you stupid game? Okay, I guess I got to do it next turn. I'm in this build like I'm actually in this town, but because I'm not like I don't know. Whoa, what these guys get taken over by? Who are these guys? Whatever. If they take Qatar, I'm gonna kill them.
They're one of the rando armies.
Yeah. Oh, that's not one of those crazy ones that you have to fight, right?
No, thank
Okay.
God. That would be rough, dude. Ooh, armored horseman.
This place deteriorating. Corruption, taxes, events. Okay. Well, the event's still not. Oh, because of that now. Okay. I don't know how my power's only moderate. I have 19,000 gold and 5,000 gold a turn coming in.
What? How the fuck did I miss that? I have access to a skull catapult and I didn't build one?
Oh, well, looks like someone's going to be getting the skull catapult soon.
Yep. We gotta shuffle some chaff here. No, cancel. Okay. Let's ditch some of these guys.
Mine will.
It's a good thing
Couple of
skeletons don't
lads
care
in their
when they get
warhammers,
fired.
eh? You know it, buddy. How you doing tonight, Jobbers? I got your minis. They look good. I'll print them out when I get your parents and Rich's. Also, get me Robins for the other campaign too, and I'll print that too at the same time. I should be able to fit them all on the same plate. If not, it's 2 prints. It's not a big deal. Got my stuff in to make trees today too. I'm excited. I gotta get some spray adhesive though. Apparently that's the step I overlooked when I was buying it. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, and then when you make your mom's paladin, I'll remake it here and give it a horse. And then because that's my birthday present to her, I'm gonna print it out because I figure every paladin should have a horse. Although I made a dwarf paladin, I'm not sure he's a horse rider.
That's sure he's horse material.
Well, I mean, he's a dwarf, right?
Mm.
Maybe I put him on a pony or something.
Oof, there goes all my money.
I have a feeling I will be in that boat this turn. Well, man, those guys are... Oh, I know why they're stronger than us now. I deleted half an army.
Hmm.
Grizzly bear would be cool, actually. I saw they have a wolf one on... the big ram would be awesome. I did just watch Battle of the Five Armies the other day. And other than that bullshit with Legalis, I thought it was pretty good. He fucking hangs upside down on that bat. Oh, that could be real bad. I was going up there to fight those guys.
What?
Alright, now recruit some shit. Here we go. Get, we got 13. We got 3 units of Longbeards. What do we got left? 16. Oh, you know what? Oh, I still have miners? I don't need miners.
Hammer and anvil.
I might not need those Longbeards either. Or these Slayers. They are anti-large, though.
Mm. The
And they're
explosives.
armor-piercing. But
You
they
can always
don't
use
have
more explosives.
flamethrowers.
That's true. That is very, very true. I mean, there's something to be said for a row of guys with shields, guys with flamethrowers, and guys with grenades behind them.
So I got 4. You know what? I'm getting rid of the Slayers. And I'm getting rid
Really?
of the other Longbeards. Yep, don't need them. I got enough frontline troops with the Longbeards I got coming. In fact, I got 3, so I'll do 4 Longbeards. And then 15. 3 Iron Drakes. And 2 Thunderers. Hell yeah. That is gonna be an army in 6
man.
turns. Yo, I got money left. Let's make another army.
Are you gonna have money left after that, though?
Oh, who knows? Enables poison attacks. Ambush. I'm not ambushing anybody. This guy's immune to psychology, though, so let's take him.
Let us begin.
Let's have him recruit. Get. Oh, so his army's going to take a while. But we'll get. Whoa, 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 that was an extra click. That's only 16 too. Very nice. We'll he's got 17 coming in this army, so we'll wait till that's done and then we'll see what goes on. It'll be 14 turns, you know, but that's okay.
You will be unstoppable.
I sure hope so. I might put some more Iron Drakes in that one.
Oh shit! A couple of the orcs decided to confederate.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's what I was saying at the start of my turn. I forgot you don't get the things at the same time I do.
Yeah. Oh, good. Alright, they're one turnout, they're one turnout.
Going -1 now, that's good.
Time for a reckoning.
Definitely gonna get another. Yeah.
To war.
I'll get another Iron Drake and another Thunder in that army. Or maybe I should get miners. That would be hilarious. Put the miners with the grenades beside the
Oh,
beside the Iron Drakes.
I mean, it's kind of perfect.
It's the dirtiest army I think I've ever built. I mean, it is already the dirtiest army I've ever built. Pull those Thunders around to the side and just let them loose.
Alright, I'm gonna go pick a fight.
All
Next
right.
turn.
I'll come with you with my guy, Sundered and Stout Peak guy down here. This place will be good without him as long as those guys don't come in around behind me, but if they do, they'll pay for it. I didn't see those orcs yet. I don't know how big they are. Oh, I think those are the guys that went on the other side there. Bubble quarter +4. Don't mind if I do.
My axe thirsts for war.
Mr. Moneybags over here. Holy
Yes.
crap, I just looked at how much you make a turn. That is disgusting.
Well, that's going down real fast after I build these armies.
Yeah, fair.
That reminds me, actually. I'm going to change the commandment over here to make my armies faster. Let's see. Recruitment cost -5% and local recruitment capacity. Perfect. So next turn, I'll start recruiting 4 a turn.
Nice.
Just going to make sure I don't have anything to build anywhere. And then... nope. 6 turns. I was going 160 per turn for growth because I really pumped into it because I needed it. This place is doing okay. And how about this one? Everything's doing good. All right. Oh, I forgot to give that guy some more. I guess I'll give him miners instead of. I might give him one more Iron Drake. They're just so good. If I had Iron Breakers, I would have built my whole front line with Iron Breakers. But Longbeards are good. It's nice because they have their own leadership, so they give the guys around them more courage or whatever.
+10 ambush success. Oof. That's pretty nice. You during research for these guys, you unlock unique characters, like unique lords, and one of them has a +5% tax rate faction-wide, and a
Oh,
5%
nice.
ward save.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Wait, the ward saves faction wide?
No, I think it's just for him.
Oh, still.
Yeah.
Ward saves are great.
Additional tradable resource produced 10% faction-wide.
Aye.
And another guy.
Nice. Yeah,
Oh,
I
and
love the guys
he-
that get the. I think it was the elves. Most of their lords just get that, so you could just like, you get so much trade income. It's ridiculous.
This one dude gives you +1 War Sphinx.
Ooh.
Yeah, he might be the one to go for, but I need 200 canopic jars. I need to start sacrificing people when I find them.
Hey man, we're about to go raise hell on these dark elves. These territories are yours, so you can do
It is
whatever you want over here.
true. Alright. I probably got enough. I could wait and get some slightly better stuff. Screw it.
Brumney's will. Now we go. No.
Go pick a fight.
Hey Donvers, I don't know if you noticed, but I have a Carnosaur in my dwarf army. Also, these boats have pyramids on them. I'm going to point this out to everybody because it's hilarious to me.
Ooh, I gotta set up new research. What do I want to do? Tomb Scorpions, Stalkers, Heroes, Tomb Guard, Big One, Scream Skull, Necropolis Knight, Skull, or Shepty, Nick. Yeah. The research gets ridiculous with these guys.
I don't doubt it.
Basically, every time you research a tree that you can then, like, each of the sub pieces of the tree are really quick to research, but each time you research a component of the tree, all of your research costs more. So you go from 12 turns or whatever it is, or 15 turns, up to like 20 turns, up to 26 turns each time you research a tree, and then the sub components go from 3 to 5 to, or 3 to 4 to 6 or whatever it is.
Shoulder axes, lass.
Jesus.
We move.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
mine are
all free.
around
It's like their units.
7. Oh yeah, I have to pay for some of mine.
Yeah.
If you want something
You're
done
definitely
right,
gonna beat me there. How the hell are you faster than me with those short, stumpy little legs? Well, I guess you
Yeah,
are an
oh.
Olympic rowing team when it comes to biceps.
Well, I'm in hurry, fast mode. Also, I left a turn before you.
Hmm.
I mean, that probably helped.
Probably a little bit, yeah.
Okay, I can't build anything, so. My turns have been real quick lately. Not much to do when you're building 2
Buildings
armies.
damage plus 40 jars. I'll take the jars.
Yeah.
What got damaged? Oh shit, a whole freaking city got damaged. Alright.
Is it from underground? That happened to
my
me
God.
at the very start tonight. It was cheap to fix at
Repair
least.
cost, yeah. It was cheap, but
Yeah.
still, it's a nuisance.
I don't know where the hell I can land on these islands. I'm trying to look through the fog, but maybe. Oh no, those are cliffs. I might have to go up through the middle. I'll come around by you. There's a spot there. I think that's it.
On the sea.
I deign to move.
Sea travel.
I think there's got to be multiple settlements, like each island must have one.
That's my guess.
Maybe I'll head down towards you and we'll work our way up.
Well, I think the only place to land is around the other side, by you, in that little
maybe.
strait. Because I was looking,
There
I'm
you
just
go.
looking through the fog, but that's the only place I saw was up over there,
I'll go up the left if you go up the right, maybe.
right here. Oh, I didn't know it had an arrow at the end, right there. Yeah, I can go with the right if you want. That'll
Is
get us
this
to look at the
close?
other island too. Man, it is laggy as hell when it goes through the marching songs. Oh, I'm already faster. How close are we? Recruited a cannon.
Lord of Caracazol.
Getting closer. Oh yeah. I'm gonna finish this guy's army off.
Let us begin.
Recruit. Iron Drake. 2 of those guys. He starts building his army next turn now.
Onward. Let us be about this.
Oh, there's their town. Oh, and there's their army.
Shit.
What's he got? It's
don't know.
it's a lord and 2 heroes, and then 14, 13 units.
That'll be fine probably.
All right, I'll swing my second army down. My first one will go take out that town. Oh yeah, so each of these islands is a city of the Dragon Isles.
Okay. Oh yeah, he can hit me from there with his stupid cannon thing too. Nothing needs... Nope, nothing ever needs building. Not for a few turns yet, anyway. What if I
Sea Leviathan.
should just run away towards you?
Yeah, you could.
We voyage.
He's got a sea cannon that can shoot you in the ocean.
Yeah, if you're too close to his boat, like if you
Oh,
click on his
shit.
boat, it has a big red thing. Anywhere in there, you get like some... I forget what it is.
Oh shit,
During the
that's a
battle.
huge area.
Yeah.
Huh.
I think it just gives you like some disadvantage in the fight or something. He's gonna come attack me while I might lose my whole army if I lose. Good thing I never lose. Knock on wood.
Yeah, he might swing around and hit me because I'm right beside his town.
Maybe. Best case scenario, he comes to fight me, and I take him, and then you take the town.
Yeah, and that's probably his only army. Oh, he's going right for you. Shit.
Yeah. Close defeat, it says, so I can win this.
God.
Bunch of crap.
Sisters of Slaughter might be a bit of a shit show. Reaper Bolt Thrower.
Yeah, until they get to my miners,
That's
it gets
true.
fucking exploded.
Dread
It's
Spears.
these 2 dudes, these guys, the hero guys. are
Blackheart
gonna be-
Corsairs. Oh yeah. Well, didn't one of them make a suicide run at you last time and just got obliterated?
Oh yeah, he got tore up. That might have been my other army though.
Hmm.
We'll see.
Oh yeah, it was. It was your main.
This guy should hold his own. They're gonna come right through the swamp anyway, so that'll help.
Oh yeah, if you can set up on the swamp, those skirmishers. Do you have artillery? Oh yeah, you got artillery.
Yep,
Set up on the hill and rip them to shreds.
that's the plan.
This is a weird map.
Yeah. Look at the pretty flowers, though. Anyway, is there a hill to set up on? Not really, but it won't matter. I just set up back here. Pretty much like this, except for they always do that thing where they want my archers in front and then to go back, but I have a better plan than that. And then get all the archers.
For the High King!
Turn off skirmish mode, because nobody needs skirmish mode. Bring in these guys, and then
Slayers!
I don't know, these guys are around here or something.
We have scores to settle!
Big boy right in the middle. These guys got a...
Thrower! We stay put! We stay put!
Can my grudge throwers hit their... Oh yeah, they can.
For mountain and home!
Where are their bolt throwers? Actually, you know what?
Holy shit. Is that their bolt thrower?
Yeah, at the back, I've already hit it like once.
I'm just surprised it had the range to hit you.
That's fine. All these guys in the front have shields, so...
Mm.
I mean, the archers are hitting behind them also have shields, so this is going to be helping them very much. What's this guy have? Nothing. He's still relatively new. Well, their archers are already folding, pretty much. There's one volley from my archers that are already half gone, and then they got blasted with a... Nice. You know what? I'll take that out.
Oh, those are the Corsairs right up front. Oh, nice. One of them's already retreating.
Victory will be ours.
This guy's on fire now.
Oof. That is... douche nugget, though.
Hilarious.
And there's the sisters. Oh, interesting split.
Slayers. Attack the Earths.
Nice.
Miners.
Why are your archers not done shooting?
Dwarfs, ready axes.
And he's piling hard into the center. Surprised.
Yes, yes.
I mean, that's fine.
Fire of vengeance.
Oh, these guys are out of...
Dwarves, ready
Ammo now.
axes. Stuff. Vengeance.
Good. Those guys are gone.
Thrower.
Let's get these guys to work.
Attack.
I should attack these guys.
Withdraw.
Who's withdrawing? Come on, you guys.
I
We
mean,
just
they,
got here.
they did get their asses kicked.
Well,
Warhamers.
They're against his premium troops.
if my corals would start shooting, we wouldn't have a problem.
Let's start shooting.
Oh shit.
Yep, their heroes are the ones that are doing all of the work.
Yep.
To the Karazango.
Yeah, they're what's holding that line.
Vengeance. DAWI, attack.
These guys... Oh, they're still running. These guys would just put some more into the side of those guys. We'd have them.
Do not shame your ancestors.
They got my leader. I might lose this.
Pretty rough.
Bring them. Withdraw. Blood thrower. I, as you command.
They're not going to be able to do anything against him.
Move to attack.
Man, those heroes are just brutal.
Yeah, they're fucking wrecking everything.
Yeah, the rest of his army you easily had.
Yep.
It is an order. Pull out. Fight.
Close victory, my ass. Or close defeat, my ass. He kicked my ass. There's nothing I could do.
Withdraw.
Yeah, when he folded the center like that, that was rough. His
Well, they had
heroes-
all their fucking heroes there.
Yeah. And he pulled them back and then recharged them to get the bonus.
Well, maybe. If we get real lucky. Oh no. They fucking left. That army, I think, is just dead. But I did enough damage to him, he shouldn't be able to come and attack you very hard.
I should go wipe him before I go back after that town.
Probably not a bad idea.
Yeah, he lost half his army.
Yep. I think my army is just gone because I was in full speed mode, which was a huge mistake, but I didn't think he'd be right there when I came around the corner. But whatever, I'll just build a bigger, better army. Oh wait, I already am. See what he does against my fucking flamethrowers next time. And this dude had nothing on him, so who cares if he died?
It's all just grunt troops.
Yeah. I mean, these miners are about $1.50 each. Who cares?
Oh shit, that's cheap.
Well, they're not very good. I don't know.
Fair enough.
Like, once they get into the fight. Oh, so yeah, I lost my whole army. Oh well.
Oh, and he changed his stance to full speed and he ran. I wonder if he's making a break for your town.
That's starting to be what I'm thinking.
Hmm.
Here's what he doesn't know, though. I'm going to build another army here before he gets here.
Maybe see if you can build one of the garrison buildings. And an army.
I don't know if I can, but we'll see. Oh, shit, they killed my buddies up north.
Oh, the ones you confederated or whatever with.
Grudge issued. Yeah, now I gotta fucking take that guy out.
Who do you gotta kill? That guy specifically?
Yep, because I lost the fight to him.
What happens if I kill him?
I think I still have to go after him anyway.
Okay.
What a rune lord. I didn't have any... I didn't have any magic there. I didn't know recruit. Miners and catapults is all I can get here. Whatever. I'll just build all miners. By the time he gets here, we'll have something made. How are you doing? One turn and I got my army on the move. This one's starting to build too. Beautiful. Alright.
I can try and chase him. I definitely won't beat him.
Don't worry about it. By the time he gets here, I'll have guys enough to do damage.
Okay.
Because I have the garrison with me, right? And this place has... Oh, we're at the Serpent Coast. There's some quarrelers and dwarf warriors. With as beat up as he is, if I can fill this army as much as I can, I should be fine. Because I can just outnumber him. Even with his fucking leaders, it shouldn't matter too much. Because if they don't have an army around them, they're just going to get fucking tore up by the time they get anywhere.
Yeah.
And he's taking attrition too, so by the time they even get here, they'll be even weaker. But that was like, look, that army only added like 1,500 to my total money. It was a pretty small, like, shitty army. Oh. You weren't at war with? Oh, right, because he sued for peace that one time.
Yep.
That's why he didn't go towards you. That's funny.
Strike like the asp.
Perfect. That actually might turn him around too. Nice. Soldier those bastards.
I'll occupy it.
Oh,
With
Soldier
three
doesn't
guys.
occupy them?
What's that?
Soldier doesn't occupy them? Is it
I
like
think you cut it.
Oh, does Soldier not occupy them?
Oh, I get soul jars if I occupy, but I get more if I kill them.
Oh,
Like if I
gotcha.
just raise it. Okay, so I can see the other two towns. He doesn't appear to have an army at either.
I can build something at the Serpent Coast. Oh, I can build a better settlement. That'll help.
Yeah, he doesn't appear to have anything at either of these. I wonder if that's his only army.
It might be. Yeah.
What are these? Charge bonus, physical resistance.
So then we just have to beat his armor. I think by the time he gets down here, I'll have at least 6 units of stuff.
Wow.
Plus the back. I think I can take him. Plus he'll probably siege you while you just start taking his shit away too, right?
So I'm hoping. Heir
So
to the
that'll be
Chariot King.
these places make anything this turn? No, not yet. Yeah, I might go over there with Thoric and just kill him and then go up for Misty Mountain after. Although, maybe I'll go with the other army down there. Because if he takes stuff, I can fight it back with these big armies that I got. But Misty Mountains leaves you open, so I'll go there first. Burn some rats.
Having trouble picking a skill for my hero.
What are your choices?
Give him a chariot, give him a steed, missile resistance, hit points and fire resistance, and then there's one of these 3 paths. So Heir to the Chariot King gives me 25% aura, like leadership aura size, and +5 character aura leadership effect. Or enemy winds of magic power reserve -8, and magic resistance +10. And or Royal Lieutenant +5% hit points, +8 melee attack. And he is basically just a bruiser.
Oh, so you attack with him a lot?
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't take the middle one then. I would lean towards the first one, but I don't know if it's better than the second one for the way, depending how you play.
Yeah. The aura size is nice because if he's in the thick of it, or the lieutenant for the hit points. I think, and if I keep him in the middle, then a chariot's useless. Same with the horses. I'll give him the embalming one, hit points and fire resistance from now.
That might be... He's got the Sword of Cain, I think.
Oh.
That explains why he ripped the shit out of my dude so hard.
Yeah, that'll frickin' do it.
It's okay. I'll still get him with my hundreds of regular miners I'm going to have in my army.
Okay, so I did this right. Now why can't I load the damn unit? Not in there. They're not in there. Are they a regiment? Ah, there it is. Regiment of Renowned. Giggity.
Nice.
I have the Casket of Souls now in the Queen's Army.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds awesome.
That's that big nasty thing that let me beat those rats when I was outnumbered 3-1.
Oh, nice. Actually, you know what? That dude we went and watched the other night, his buddy had like 2,000 kills with the Casket of Souls. Now that I'm thinking about it. They were fighting much bigger battles, I think, though, than we were.
I mean, that Casket's just dirty.
Oh, he went back. He's scared of my miners.
He's making a run for it. I bet I could take his main base before he gets there.
Up to you.
Might be a little rough.
I'm still coming across with that second army once it's done.
Okay.
Why am I not seeing all these? There we go. Serpent Coast will be bigger and badder by the time he gets here too.
Vengeful.
Well, now that I got some time, let's get some.
Yeah, you definitely got time, dude. Sea Dragon Teeth. Gemstone resource production 20 sacks. Public orders +3 growth +20 income 75. It's a unique building for this set of islands.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
That's
kind of cool.
Well, guess who's on the move? Big Daddy Thoric Iron Bow. Brow.
It's a huge, huge trade income increase too.
Nice. How much is this army worth? 3,800. So when this guy's done, yeah, I can have 3 armies, I think.
Yeah, probably.
That's good. Right.
Oh, the Namby-Pamby elves have an army.
Good for them.
Yeah.
Aren't those guys? Those are the guys with all the dragons. Imric?
Yep.
He's nuts.
I'd rather not fight him, but I mean, he's not exactly friends with these guys. So.
You know what? Ironically, their dragons don't like
Hmm.
Iron Drakes.
You say fire, I was gonna say.
I think they might actually not be. They might be fine with a little bit of fire.
Futile.
Alright, let's see if I can actually make it. Oh, I just barely can't make it to his town, but there's no way in hell he's making it to his town. Oh, and he's got a tiny
Well,
little
he's-
bullshit army there.
He made a new friend.
They challenge me.
I'm going for it. Fuck
Hell
it.
yeah.
Oh, what's the garrison? He's actually got a pretty good garrison at this base too. That's fine. Okay, so what is my army? My army is almost fully replenished, so you know what? And he could make it all the way around to me. Oh, but I could make it all the way around to him. Oh.
Oh, trying to write with this is impossible. I was gonna write douche and then put an arrow right at this
For
guy.
herself!
He is.
Uh-oh, he dead now. He might run. He didn't run?
Nope.
Nice.
Decisive victory.
Nice. Fucking
Oh yeah, I'll auto that. He's toast.
Oh, he dropped off one of his heroes though to do other shit.
Yeah. I'll take the canopic jars. Oh, I need the jars, but I want the replenishment rate. Jars.
You'll be
I can
fine. You can replenish after
around.
after you take his city.
Yeah. That is exactly what I will do.
Oh, I forgot to hit the button.
Set
My bad.
All good.
sail.
All good, man.
This guy's
So yeah,
like,
that hero's not gonna do sweet at all.
no.
Enemy killed in battle. Stolen from the enemy, a war banner. Cool. Crate gained. Malice in the underworld for defeating Malice Darkblade. Ooh, weapon armor piercing plus 30.
We voyage.
I'll take that.
I can make something? No, I can't. Stupid grudges. They don't know what they're talking about. I wanted to rebuild the beard rings of Grimmir, but I don't have the things for it yet. Soon, though. Because when I
Very,
go up to
very
the Misty Mountains, I'm going up through that whole area. Oh, there's a big sea serpent over here. You should go fight him. Where'd he go? He was right here.
Hmm?
There he is.
Alright, I'm not touching him. Are you gonna go raid that island down south though? Because it's probably got some goodies.
There's an island down south?
Yeah, just if you're looking at my army, go straight south.
That's
right
where
there
I-
on the-
Oh, the little thingy.
Yeah, the little tiny island on the right hand side there.
I mean, maybe once I get an army over there.
Yep.
I
Yeah,
have a
think I'm
guy,
gonna
but I
have
don't really
to
have an
be-
army.
I'm gonna have to be careful with this isle, although they don't have their entire territory. The Ashridge Mountains.
No, and
are
they haven't
full
for a
of-
while.
Yeah, so they're not exactly a big threat.
And I think that might be their army right there. Like, I think that's the whole thing.
Well, that's their main city. So, alright, see if I can wipe these guys out.
I think that gets rid of my grudge if he's dead.
Sweet.
If he's take it off the map. They... Oh, no, Hagref is them, yeah. Call to Pleasure is the big one. Which I can see why.
Yeah, they're allied. These guys are allied with the Cult of Pleasure. So,
I'm not
see where it ends up being.
Call to Pleasure was just killing everybody. You're not Dune Kings, right? No, you're the
Nope.
other guys. Okay.
Yeah, Dune Kings are down by you, though.
Whatever. Grudge aborted because he's dead. Is that a good thing or okay? Looked upon in shame by the Grimmer, the cheating Elgi curs have brought low our throng. This defeat must be avenged. Oh, so it's aborted. So it doesn't affect me anymore, which is good. So now if I take the Misty Mountains, I think then that'll bring another one
Sweet.
like down.
We push onward.
This guy, whatever he. I'm gonna take Ancestral Grudge because I know there's orcs up there, so I might as well. How's this guy's army doing?
It is
Not
time.
bad. Be better, but he's making iron breakers right now, so it takes 3 turns for each one.
A bone to pick. Income from all buildings plus 10%. Sweet.
It wasn't really called a bone to pick.
It really was.
Nice. How much oath gold do I make in a turn? 26. Hell yeah. I want to have that. Oh, we don't have everything to make that other one. We need salt, but that's actually just up here. By the
Pirate
Misty
Victory.
Mountains, I think.
I can't auto-resolve. Huh.
Really?
Yeah. Well, let's build some gear while I'm waiting. I'll bring the other
What
army
is
up.
up with the battles in this campaign?
I don't know.
All shall perish.
Weird.
Oh, probably because maybe they have walls, and you need to build
Siege
some
equipment,
stuff?
maybe.
Maybe.
Seems weird.
Yeah, I don't know if that is what it is, but
Well, he's busy doing that. My other army's gonna wipe out this other
I don't
settlement.
see that. I just watched you float up like, hey, how you guys doing tonight?
Might as well.
How are you doing tonight, chat? You've been real quiet. I
Chat has
assume you're
been
just
quiet.
watching the fun of me building 2 stupid dwarven armies that are awesome.
They're pretty darn awesome.
I just wish the only thing I wish I had was iron breakers. Iron breakers have well, you don't need miners if you have iron breakers because they throw their own shit out on the when the guys come in. But not only that, they like never break, and then they're also fire resistant. So you can just put your iron drakes behind them and just shoot through them.
Who just declared war against my little morons?
Ivris, some elves. I don't think they realized that Nagarond was their buddy. That's my guess. Anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
'Cause
more
of
elves are jumping in
Confederation.
on it. They're like, "Hey, let's
Yeah.
get them."
Because the Confederation was the cult of pleasure.
No, it's just an alliance. They're not.
It says Confederation.
Oh, did it just happen?
Yeah, put it up there. Up one.
Oh yeah. Oh no, that's those two. Holy
Yeah.
shit, that's a powerful machine. Those two were both. They both have more power than me. Now they're together. Sword of Cain was claimed again by someone else. Oh, it's not going to show us who. I gotta find where we were. Oh, an Evanescence Rift. It's gonna bring me to life. Wake me up. No one cares about my jokes.
I do,
Wait,
but I don't
here.
count.
Look at that one.
I wonder what this territory is just north of here. Is that red line a hard? No, it can't be. I'm just worried if I go straight for the fortress to solidify land. I don't have to worry.
All ways are best.
I'm
So
very
cute because it
slow
looks
right
like
now.
little wheels when you move.
Yeah, I know. He just sits on a platform and makes dudes carry him around. What
Man,
a
that
ball.
army
That's such a
you've got is-
baller move.
The army you have is absolutely ridiculous.
I have another one coming.
Jeez.
And I mean, I'll probably just move them to the coast since you're done fight over here. Actually, I might not even. I'll move them up north too. And
Yeah,
I'll
you
just
may as well
move that
swing
army
into the
back
Misty
by
Mountains.
itself and build a second army. Although, my army upkeep is now 5,800 a turn.
Oof.
I might not be able to build a full army, but what if I just did my half army of 100% Iron Drakes?
100% support troops, just burn them from the back.
Apparently he wasn't encamped in there.
Yeah, weird.
Oh, I know why I didn't do it before. It's because it said that he was recruiting, so he couldn't move. That's why I didn't tell me he hadn't moved before.
Vengeance upon them!
Vengeance upon
Get
them. Today is your reckoning.
Who we fight!
Oh, look, we get first to trade now.
Strike at them!
What did you get over
Why
here?
can't I move?
Get them!
What do you mean? Oh, because
weird.
sometimes when you unembark, it doesn't let you do anything for that turn. I don't know why.
Yeah, it is pretty
Yeah.
weird. Oh, well.
Nice. I got 2 population surplus coming up
Nice.
next turn. Those aren't even in the places that I built for growth. The place I built for growth was my main city, so I can get to level 5 and get those goddamn iron breakers.
So that one's will be fine. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. I'm gonna bump the good gemstone production to 40 sacks by upgrading this sea dragon teeth wharf.
Nice. That should make us a couple bucks, eh?
Well, it doubles the gemstones from just this one territory, which is double what my other one was producing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. Should be close to 50 after I get that done, but I don't have gold till next turn. So it's,
I'm gonna take a gemstone bath.
nice.
Oh, look at all these guys jumping in on it.
Jeez.
I don't think they realize that Nagaron is going to come after them if they declare war on this guy who's about to die.
Probably not. As long as Nagaron doesn't come after me, I'm good.
Yeah. I mean, we at least can work together to fight him off.
I just gotta figure out how far north I want to go along this path. Still got a ways until I hit the Chaos Wastes. We should probably start going west before too long. There's a bunch of Khemri over there I could try and ally with and subjugate.
Where's the... Okay. And then here. Oh, I got a population surplus, but it's not enough to build anything. Okay. But on the other one, I did have enough to build something, which is good. How's this guy doing?
An ad?
4 turns, 5 turns, because there's an Iron Drake unit that. Oh, I'm gonna take attrition, so
Aldrin got.
I'll go underground.
Off we go.
Misty Mountains is probably 4 turns away. Yeah, there's no way they got a huge army there.
We have co-op objectives. Raise 140 different settlements. Collectively maintain 200 units. And research 12 dynasty technologies. Excludes co-op allies technology tree.
What is the
So I'm
dynasty
8 of
technology?
That's my research thing.
Oh, where do you see that?
Bottom left or bottom right hand corner, the little skull with the parchment wings. Right beside the hourglass.
Oh, yeah. 17. We're close. We got the 12 technologies anyway.
Well, you got yours. I don't have mine.
Oh,
I'm at 8 of 12.
cool.
I wonder what the objective actually does.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hmm.
End turn. That's what I was looking for. I couldn't find it.
Who we fight!
I don't know if I got this one.
Oh, jeez.
Even with half-dead army.
I think your army's full dead, buddy.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, at half their numbers. He didn't have a lot there.
Crown of Command. Cool. Alright, you can just sit there for a turn, I guess.
Oh, because you still have to make the stuff. Oh no, these guys
just
have
gotta
other
heal up.
stuff. They got Pig Barter, Shattered whatever, Haunted Forest. They've been going up the coast. I can come help you fight them. I don't mind.
Oh, weird. Yeah, so they've got a whole other territory and then the half-broken one.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're actually... I don't know if I want to fight them yet.
See how hardcore they are in the diplomacy
Well,
browser.
they're a
It'll tell you.
buffer to the Chaos Wastes for me, aren't they? Because just north of them is the Waste, isn't it? Or is it an unpassable area? I can never remember. Might be impassable.
It is huge. It's probably the Chaos Waste.
Yeah. So, I mean, I would happily sue for peace with them, actually. That might be the best course of action, and then I'll just slip by.
I don't even think we're at war with them. At least I'm not.
No, I don't think so. I'm gonna initiate diplomacy. Non-aggression pact. Success moderate. Sweeten the deal with some of the very little money I've got.
Give them Wendy's coupons. That helped me join.
Oh,
no,
that's
my
funny.
runes.
I tried to... I went to offer payment and accidentally demanded payment, and it switched from moderate to low success. They rejected my offer. Maybe they'll accept one from you. They seem to like you more. You're more imposing. Yoink. Okay, settlement upgrade available still. No. Do I care? More turns. 12 turns for that. How much does it cost for that? Oh, whatever.
There you go. Give that guy some stuff, including making him get married. Sucker. It's weird. It's like we might have lost one of those runes to that guy that this dude had. But the good news is when I come up here, because this guy took Misty Mountain, I don't have to worry about the rats. Like, we could just leave them for a minute if we need to.
Nice.
Because now the orcs don't, and we're already at war with the orcs. Oh, I was gonna say, aren't they dead? But no, not quite. We're very close.
I assaulted my units. What a prick.
You said he wouldn't do anything.
I was wrong. I guess it's time to go pile on and wipe out what's left of his army.
Oh, sweet. Plus 10% weapon strength for my dwarf units with hand weapons and mining picks.
Oh, jeez.
The orcs are coming. Where? Oh. Don't worry, buddy. I got you.
Sweltering.
Aw, it's so cute.
Kazuk.
Suppose I could spin up an army real quick to go deal with them.
I got one right beside them.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Enter war. Yep, definitely.
Axes and hammers.
He ran. I'll get him next turn. Yeah, he can't get away.
On our way.
I mean, it'd be kind of funny if he went after that garrison. It has 8 units of armor, 5 units of skeleton archers, 2 catapults and 2 Ushabti,
Oh, Jesus.
and a tomb prince.
Yeah, I don't think he'd make it.
It's got a decent garrison.
That guy's axe thirsts for war. So that's good. Because we have plenty of war. Alright. That's about all I can do since I'm chasing that guy now.
Alright, orcs are coming. Yep, they're in my territory. Army is definitely good. They were probably making a break for Marak.
I think they just
It's become
spawned
much
there.
weaker.
Because it's like the orcs have come like immediately and they were just there.
Oh,
I think they just spawned in and I was like, whatever.
yeah, because Marak and Libraris have really crappy garrisons. Actually, Rosetta and Doomblade do too.
He won't make it. There will be an ocean between him and me soon enough that I'll chase him into.
You know what? Fuck it. These guys are good enough. They can go.
Liberus shall rise again.
Took the long way, did you?
Well, I mean, otherwise I embark and then disembark again. So I can just march across there and it won't matter.
Oh yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. In
Probably
fact, I
actually
can get
takes
all the
less
way there
turns.
next turn. Yeah. That should cover me. What do I got for buildings now? I've got a port here, a bone wharf, income from trade plus 1% faction wide. Sweet.
Bone Wharf.
Boner wharf. You know what? The wharfs always throw
You're
me for a loop
adults.
because when they get built in these, it's capable of being a level 5 building, but it's always in a non-level 5 settlement. It's just weird to me.
Yeah, that is weird.
I've got 11 turns until I've got enough pop surplus to go to a level 4 town in my main in Lamia, and then I can get the good stuff. Yeah, then I can get scorpions, and most importantly, I can get bone giants.
Nice.
Just checking to see if it's worth me making any weapons. I've been delinquent in doing that. Bonus versus large, weapon strength 3%, melee 3, enables magical attacks. Bonus versus infantry 11. Ooh. Passive ability, the hunger, 4 hit points per second. Why am I not doing this? Oh, I don't have salt and I don't have marble.
We're about to get marble when I take
Sweet.
Misty Mountain, and I know there's stone. I know there's salt around here somewhere. I just don't remember where. Oh, I put Karakazul. So, soon enough.
Blade of Setep. Armor piercing weapon damage plus 35. Enables magical attacks. Ability Blade of Setep. Minus 30 armor. Minus 20% physical resistance to anybody it hits within 100 meters.
Oh, nice. I
Yeah,
thought it
that's
was that
huge.
minus was to your guy. I was like, ooh, that's real bad.
No.
No.
Oh, Blade of Morning Fire. Enables flaming attacks.
Nice.
Some of
No.
these are pretty good. Crook and Frail, a Flail of Radiance. Ooh. Banishment causes moderate magical damage, can disrupt unit formation, huge random moving area of effect, good against armor, strong versus multiple units, like wall. Oh, cool, a vortex. But I don't have enough jars. Whatever. Sweet, okay. Just give me 2 seconds to swap something on one of my armies, and you're good to go.
Come then.
Where is
What
that
is it?
army?
Oh, that's that thing.
How do you enable a standard? Oh, the standard's already equipped. That's fine. 4% or 4 hit points per second for... Is the standard for the entire army or just for the hero?
Just for it depends. Usually you just put on a unit. Like I got the Rune of Burning, which is the standard. I don't know why it's. But yeah, here it is. Oh no, it's a rune again. Never mind. But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You just
So
slide them
I
in right at
can't...
the start of the battle. You just put them on a unit. Sometimes they are for heroes. Usually they're not.
Okay, it's listed under followers for my hero, so that's why I was
Oh,
curious.
maybe that's something different then.
Yeah. Performed an assault. Oh, that other hero for these guys went and tried to assault my sieging army.
What did he?
Yeah. The desperation is stinky.
Nope.
You can smell the CPU burning.
Bloody dirt. Actually, that reminds me. I wonder if I can. No, we're good tonight. The other night I think the computer got a little warm while we were playing. Where is he going?
I mean, the game is a little rough on computers.
Yeah, well, I could hear one of my fans clicking. It was like through the whole stream,
Want
dude.
something done right?
All right, you son of a bitch.
Bring the rack.
He ran again?
Quick about it.
Yeah. I'll get him. I'm not letting him leave alive. Don't worry, buddy.
I mean, worst
Let
case, I
us
can go after him another
begin.
way.
Yeah, I was gonna say I got two. Um, 2 turns till I got another army. No, 3 turns. Never mind. But I'm already working on that guy. soon.
Yeah, I took a look. For me to get a third army, it's 10,000
Who
gold.
are these guys? There's some rats over here.
Stink of command.
Oh, he's trying to take over this freaking place.
Yeah, he'll do that.
What
You
a
really gotta put out traps.
yeah, get some cheese.
Yep.
I just gotta check if I can build anything anywhere quick.
So he's in the underway.
Yeah. That's why he just showed up there. I was like, where the fuck did he come from? Oh, we can build something. Very nice.
Lord of Clan Morgrim.
Oh, I already got the... Oh, that's a trading depot. Never mind. Let's build. Watch room, grudge guard, dwarf warriors, and quarrelers. Oh yeah, no, this one's better. There we go. Better port. Beautiful. That city's coming along. It's gonna be pulling its weight soon. Actually, it already is with the dwarven dogs. All right.
Hero fail and
I'll chase this goddamn orc to the ends of the earth. He's not getting away from me.
I wonder if I can participate in the battle being in the ocean.
Ooh, you know what? I don't know. I know that if you attack somebody from land and they're in the ocean, you can.
Okay, so next turn I can get as close as I physically can to the city, so I'm hoping that counts. And I'll check.
If you
auto
hover
roll.
over your guy on the other side, it'll have the yellow line. It should tell you.
I think it's got a yellow, like a yellow line to the other unit.
Yeah, like if you click on your guy that's attacking the city right now, and then I think you hover over your High Queen Cadilia, it should have a yellow line to say whether or not she can attack.
Yeah, there's no yellow line.
Yeah, you might just have to be closer. You're a fair bit away still.
Yeah.
Like from I think it matters where he is, not so much where the city is.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, I could move him over, but then I risk that whole being behind thing.
Hammer and anvil.
Yeah.
Pardon me. Ugh.
Well, I think
I'll
that
go
was
finish
only
him.
because we were different teams. You can attack from two different sides if you're the same team.
I don't know. You couldn't reinforce your own army last time we played.
I don't remember.
Motherfucker.
Look at this guy just
He
assaulting all these units.
broke the siege.
What?
Yeah,
Well-
he came out.
He's about to get sieged a lot worse. Oh, he came out. Like,
Yeah, like out of the closet. And he's dying for it.
I can't believe
I
you
mean,
just say
I
pure
wholeheartedly encourage that, but... you
Oh,
know.
because all your guys are...
To battle for the Creator God.
I mean, I lost a lot of garbage troops.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm actually butthurt about is
Those-
the horsemen and the archers.
Yeah.
Or the chariot, but whatever. It doesn't matter at this point.
Yeah, especially now when you have another army right there.
Yeah. I mean, this army will just garrison here.
I would just move him a little closer and then, in case that stupid rat comes across. Although I think he
yeah.
probably left.
If he was smart. What the hell? Oh, really? Valiant defeat.
What?
He'd shitty little goblin army hit Liberus.
Oh. Well, then I know where they'll be next time I...
Yeah. It's listing it as valiant defeat, high casualty.
Well, they won't be able to take it because they'll have to stay there this turn, and I can get to them now.
No, like they're going full. They didn't even bother to siege me. They're just going for it.
No, I know, but if they go there or whatever, they'll have to be... I don't think they'll be able to run from me, is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
I'll get
no,
them
they'll-
next turn,
they'll be
even if
stuck
you do
there.
take some damage this turn. And if they take the city, I'll just raise it. You can build one dude and come down and take it back.
That's all I'm gonna do. I'll pull that crap army out from where I am. I'll leave my main army there.
Arise, my legions. Rise.
Oh yeah, they're dead.
Yeah.
Because I was just gonna walk right in there, like I own the place. And the problem
pull
is
down
it sucks because it disrupts your stuff a little bit
Dome crawl
for now. But
Not terrible, but could be worse.
for the ancestors.
I'll pull back that shit army. I need to rebuild it into something better anyways.
Cladbrakak will be tested.
Oh.
Did you even lose anything?
No.
18 guys.
I gave my Carnosaur 15% physical resist. From a banner.
Did you really?
Yeah. Why not?
Oh. Yeah, because he's a non-character. Oh, that's beautiful.
Ah, shit. I don't know raise it. I can... Can I take it and then... Like...
It doesn't matter. I'm going to have to rebuild anyways, dude. So just sack it and raise it. Or take whatever. Yeah, take the sack because you get the money out of it.
Yeah, and then I'll raise it next turn. So... Oh, and I got a magic resistant thing out of it.
Sweet.
We honor the ancestors.
Alright, I'm going to haul ass with that other army down.
Alright, yeah. Can you land anywhere over here? I think you have to land where you were.
I think
Oh
so.
no,
And
right, you
then
can land
come
right
out.
here. That didn't draw very well. There we go. You can land there if it's easier.
Nah, it'll be easier to land up by my base and then come down.
Okay. Oh, nice. He causes fear now. Oh, actually I can move him, right?
Glory for Karakazol.
Let me see something. Move. Why? It's not letting me move him.
Move.
Weird.
Well, this is the thing we were trying to figure out last time. There we go. Increase missile melee damage to all units by 10%.
Oh,
Instead of
to
scouting, which
slot 'em
is
back
kind of
in,
useless. So that, oh, that is
It
cool.
is time.
That's going to
Much
be
better.
nuts. All my missile units do more damage. Okay.
Lost
That's
glories
ridiculous.
reclaimed.
In the
Don't
best
mind
way
if I
possible.
do. You can also do hardened armor is the other one. So you can make them more defensive if you need to.
Aye.
That's handy.
Yeah, those guys are useful. Alright.
How did he do another hostile activity? How is he not dead? I'm angry.
Because I just sacked him? Wait, the...
Oh, there we go. Faction destroyed now. The purple guys had a hero left.
Oh. Do they get one more turn with them? That's weird.
I don't know. It was weird.
Defend your king.
Whoa, buddy. Simmer down.
My throne awaits.
Alright, you're gonna chill there.
Oh, sure, that guy
and-
gets recruitment cost
No
minus
honest work
5%
without sweat.
on the last few turns. Like, after he's already recruited everything and paid for it.
Oh, dude, I have 2 ports now.
Nice. You got 3.
Yeah.
You got 3 on that whole island over here.
Yeah, but one of them's a weird port which gives us all that gemstone production.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's still a port, though.
Yeah, I guess.
It still
yeah.
acts as a regular port on top of that.
That's true. Ooh, I could do that. That wouldn't be bad.
You know what might be better? What if you just come down here and take this?
That's where I'm headed.
Yeah, instead of me taking it and then getting rid of it or like raising it, then you can just come in and take it.
It'll just be the garrison I'll need to build up before I go hit it. Make sure he doesn't build into
I
it.
mean, the garrison was pretty shitty, and then I fucked it up anyway.
That's true. Very, very
Ooh,
true.
you're pretty hurting too, though.
Yeah, that's my cavalry army. So,
I mean, it's up to you. If you want me to raise it, I can this turn.
yeah, raise it so that they don't have it, because then I'll spend the money to rebuild it. It's fine.
Okay.
Nuke and pave. And then they don't get the pleasure of having anything in our territory.
True. As long as the rats don't move in.
Nah, they should be good. Besides, if you raise it, I can just take it with the shit army and then just set them there. Another screaming skull catapult or birds. Public orders, public orders are doing alright. Growth, surplus, sure.
6 turns.
Oof, that was a lot of money. That hurt. I guess they could move down the back of my islands here. The haunted forest. Oh, there's a land bridge over at the Shattered Cove, I just realized. I was like, I'll see the boats coming.
Oh yeah. Oof. Good
But,
thing is you could just post an army there too.
yeah. It'd be better if I just took the Shattered Cove and the haunted forest and the fortress, but it's not my plan. I want to take Negazir.
Let's go.
Negazir.
Where are you guys breaking my shit?
Hmm?
Ah, it's another thing where all the shit broke in here.
Oh.
Why? You idiots. Okay, get out of my way. I'm trying to build stuff. Stupid menus.
That's a weird spot, too.
Build over here. What do we want over here? Oh, engineers. Yeah. Let's do engineers. Get another one of these. Do this. Now I can build this other army. Oh, I don't have to move it as far to start building it, which is
Sweet.
good.
Yes.
This guy has one more turn. Build stuff over here now. Maybe build that. There we go. Those will help. And I'll
Iron will.
raise this. Look at these idiots. Oh, they
For
think they're people.
vengeance! For Caracazol! Now the grudge is repaid.
Apparently the grudges were paid, but I didn't actually have a grudge. Oh man, I'm gonna take attrition next turn though. Oh well.
Why? Oh, yeah,
Just
because
'cause I'm in a
nobody
bad
else.
spot.
Yeah. My bad.
Pottery overseer. That's no worries. I'll just go underground and he'll come back.
Maybe you'll be able to pop over to my territory probably same turn, won't you? Or maybe not. Yeah, you can't quite make it. You may as well leave this territory though and head for the Misty Mountain.
I'm going, and I just got armor piercing damage plus 50% for quarrelers, and I got 4 units of them.
That's
so we'll do that.
insane.
That'll be nice. Also, these things, the grudge throwers now seek large targets or some shit like that. It was a pretty good thing
Wow.
to get. Yeah. I think I built everything. All right.
It's like a furnace.
It's like a furnace.
Lost Tomb, Hidden Knowledge, plus 40 jars or plus 2,500 gold.
Oh, you do have to build that city up. Is the only.
Yeah, that's kind of a rough choice. Want the jars though. They're harder to get than the money.
True.
Undead seeds.
This army will be fully replenished next turn. Still got 1 slot left. What can I equip that I haven't already? You could take Armored Horsemen.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Armored
yeah,
cavalry.
sure.
It might be the Bretonian player in me, but I like
Well,
cavalry.
Yeah, a little bit, but it's still not a bad choice. A super peace with these pointy-eared bastards again.
Well, they're not giving you peace.
That's true. They're also not giving me war, so.
Yeah.
Guess I'll offer money too. Offer to join a war against. Offer to join a war against the Nagarond.
No, dude, those guys are huge now.
Yeah, alright. What else can I do? Payments, I guess I'll break trade agreement. Offer, demand. I don't want to offer them money. They're rejected anyways. Okay.
Well, then fuck them anyway.
I guess
The
I could just go wipe
bastards.
them out.
I hope
3 turns to a pop surplus. I could do that.
sweltering.
Alright. That is capable of doing something more. What? How do I not have... How do I not have a lumber camp here? What the hell? Am I missing out on trade for the entire game?
Well, we haven't
Basically.
played that long.
Yeah, but we took those territories early.
Yeah, Negaron is more powerful than I am by a little bit. Together
Really?
we could take him, though. Oh, yeah. Together we could
Yeah.
take him, though.
Well, I mean, I offered to join the war with the elves against them, so... I mean, in theory, it'd be the 3 of us. We can make it till they die.
Just the 3 of us smashing those guys. Oh, I lost it. We'll see who is the fool.
Balance of power.
No honest
Your
work
faction, yellow, is relative to the other faction. You are kicking my ass.
for the
Well, I just
wisdom
finished
of
my
the way.
other army.
Fair.
King commands.
And economic power is moderate.
Aye, grudges will be settled.
Which is funny because when I was making 5 grand, it was moderate, and now I'm making 2
Tried
grand.
and tested.
Apparently, it's still moderate.
Well, I mean, there's a lot going on with you.
On we go.
Your armies are insane, though.
I hope so. I mean, except for this one, but I'm going to fix that soon. Where is he? Start making your way
Oh,
over
your
here,
little
buddy.
one down south. Yeah.
Onward.
By the time he gets here, this stuff will be made. Who's this thing? Income generated, 450 public order, research rate. Oh, that's nice. And I can't build anywhere else yet. Although I am 5 turns away from making this a 4th level thing, and then I get some good shit.
Nice.
It's like a furnace.
Yes, thank you for telling me it's like a furnace again for the 85th time. I just got a trait. Oh, because I've been in the underway for multiple turns now.
Oh,
As
you got the
before.
toasty trade?
I'm right here. Wait, he didn't give me a... He didn't make an arrow. There.
Alright. I'm actually going to cancel that horse army, or the cavalry, because I can build another Shafty.
Oh yeah, that sounds more fun.
Yeah, I'm going to use the giant armored snake, undead snakes, as my flankers, along with the birds for anti-war machine.
Nice. I'm going
Plus,
to
she can
use
summon
fire.
a Shafty in battle. She can summon like 1 turn or 1 unit every however many, like 3 minutes or something like that of a
Jesus.
battle. Yeah, but then they slowly break down over time, but still, whatever. Oof, I gotta get to level 5 before I can get the really good stuff.
I know. I think that's when I get Iron Breakers is level 5. I don't think it's level 4. But level 4 lets me build... Well, more stuff, and then I can build an engineer thing down here, because I'd like more engineers.
Hmm.
I don't
That'd be
have
nice.
any. I would like some engineers. I forget what y'all get at level 5, though. Well, oh, level 4 lets me build Iron Drakes with Trollhammer torpedoes. Which would be handy against those elves.
Yeah. Yeah, just a little bit.
Skull Crag's almost as powerful as you are. Good thing I'm going to take them out soon. Stuff snatchers. Oh,
I love auto-generated names.
Summon me if you dare.
just
The
going up
heads in
that way.
belts.
Let's see what else I can. Oh, it doesn't tell me what else I can build without a spot open.
Yeah, you can see the tree, the middle button down at the bottom.
Moving out.
If you click on a town, it should tell you everything that's available. I thought. I could be wrong.
Oh yeah. So level 4 gets some good stuff. I'm gonna trade this eventually, the barley field, for the trade thing, because it's really good.
You have a huge build tree. Holy crap.
Well, I'm dwarves.
Yeah,
What they do.
That's fair.
The Slayer Shrine. I don't even care about building Slayer Shrines. Although Untainted is pretty good for it if I ever get in trouble for that. Hall of Oaths is pretty good. You can get Thanes. And it provides a garrison of Hammerers and Ironbreakers.
Ooh, that's pretty nice.
Yeah. Where the hell do I get... Oh, here in the armory. That's where I can make runesmiths and then Ironbreakers. I can get them at level 4. Now, here's the question. Do I pull that army back and then make Ironbreakers? I think I do. New plan. This guy's getting Ironbreakers.
Onward.
Can you use interim armies to pick up units and, like, shuttle them
I
around?
don't need to because this guy's still in the territory, so we're okay.
Oh, perfect.
If you want something done right,
If you want something done right, I suppose you would say do it yourself, but I'm all the way over here, not listening to him.
4 more turns.
Rune Lord.
Yeah. Ooh. What do I need to make that thing?
Sweat.
Do you remember?
Ooh, shit, they took it over.
Actually, maybe I got some sweet. You have dyes in that place, right? You're taking back? Oh, we don't have first. Oh, but we do have first
spices.
coming. Oh, spices.
Yep.
Dang.
I haven't
still build
found
the
dyes
Gatekeeper's helmet. We need wine too.
Hmm. Well, Misty Mountain will give us marble and
Yeah,
the
that'll be
left
nice.
half of tongs, whatever the hell that is.
That's for my thing.
Lumber.
And then the other one is up here over by Kradoman. Yeah, so I think I can't believe I'm gonna just take out all these Longbeards. Just put Iron Drakes in, or not these ones. These ones. I'll take out all
My
these.
axe thirsts for war.
Oh wow. I fucked up anyway.
Also?
I made all Great Weapon Dwarf Warriors with this guy.
Oh, weird.
Waste. What the fuck was I doing? I think I just started clicking buttons. That's fine.
At least they're cheap on upkeep, so you didn't burn all that money.
Well, I burned some money though.
That's true.
But next turn he can go in here. And I'll just keep him there until I have Iron Breakers to make.
It's like
Good
a
thing I noticed that.
furnace.
That would have been a huge mistake. Those guys don't have shields or anything.
Yeah, that would have been super rough.
Oof. At least this guy, I know his army sucks. Make sure I didn't do that with this guy too. That would be embarrassing. No, I got long beards for him. We're good.
Advance! The king moves.
Oh, you
Throw
got
some extra
move.
guys in there, spend a turn.
Oh, gotcha. I was wondering, like, he didn't move very fast.
Nah, well, spend a turn there. And then the other army is going to get another unit of Bishopti. Because why the hell not?
So hopefully when I take
Yeah.
Misty Mountain, that takes away at least 5.
That would be nice.
Yeah, because then I'd be back to normal. Where I wouldn't get any, like, research rate minus 10% or anything like that.
At least nothing crazy.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't get anything from it. It's just like, it's just a moderate. It's like normal grumbling
Oh.
because they have the Longbeards are all called old grumblers. That's why they have leadership for some reason. I don't know why. I think they just talk about the old days and how like the old wars and shit, and all the younger dwarves are like, "Yay, we love war" or whatever. I don't know how they do.
Oh, shit. Dark Elf faction has performed a sacrifice. Keep your eyes on the sea. The Black Ark will be summoned soon.
They are in the other ocean from us, so I'm not too scared.
I'm really hoping they stay over there. What the hell?
It's a powerful
rats?
rat faction. Like for a rat faction, that's a lot of power at this point in the game.
Yeah.
Oh, I did just delete a bunch of units though.
They want a non-aggression pact, and I don't know where the fuck they are unless they're in that town.
They might be
Them
just
fucking
across
big
the
back.
way, yeah.
I have not seen them at all.
Me neither.
Unless they were the rat faction up at the Sea of Storms, maybe where the High Elves are. Because they just lost one of their territories.
Oh, maybe, so they don't want you to come up and take it right away.
Yeah.
That could be.
Yeah, I'll take that, but I'm going to counter offer. I want more money.
Might as well.
I think you guys can afford 2,100. Oh, they rejected my offer. Nuts.
You got too greedy.
But no, getting too greedy would be taking the territory from them. Which, I mean, is obviously what I should do.
I say that's what I do. Just go
I
get 'em.
like it,
Yeah, they
war.
totally took the Shattered Grove.
My Longbeard units now cost less money.
Sweet.
By Grundy. Go!
Oh, we got Shifty Grubstabba up here. You prick. He was waiting right on your doorstep, buddy.
War. The throng
Yep.
agrees.
That does not surprise me.
Move.
So how many turns was this now? 3. Okay. 3 in and building time for the building. But that's okay.
For Grobko.
At least the garrison in the Misty Mountains is crap. So I shouldn't have a big issue taking that one.
I mean, worst comes to worst, I'll just sit there for a while and hammer them down.
What do you want?
Yeah, that's true.
I want you to move faster, actually.
As good as done. I'm going.
There we go. Well, he's going. Got research available. Let's see. Income from mines, iron mines, and gold mines, and stone quarries. Up 10%. That would be pretty good. Yeah. Ooh, but this way. Income from trade's better. I'll do this one first because I have some mines right now.
Clatbracat craves her blood.
Dun dun dun.
Ancestral mastery.
Ugh. Your main army's starting to look a lot more scary than it used to.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of stuff. In one turn, it will have another unit of those nice big Ashapti bastards too.
Nice.
I figure I could roll those rats pretty good. I really would prefer to take Nagazir and the Desolation of Nagash, though, because then that covers your flank when you move into the Misty Mountains and Spite Peak.
Yeah.
That would be
Plus,
my
I mean,
preference.
any territory you can get, you should, you know.
Well, I think that's a twofer. Yeah, it's just a two-piece territory, but I'm pretty sure it's full of rats. It used to be full of vampires, but
Yeah, but they're dead now.
yeah.
Stupid vampires.
3 turns so I can buy
Although,
the level.
Why are you still tainted with vampire stuff?
I don't know.
That's weird. Like, it's just sitting at 8%. It has been for ages.
Yeah, I think it's because I haven't bought any buildings that would take it down enough.
Oh, maybe. No, I bet those elves. Or, oh no, it's definitely those elves have. They're getting rat corruption.
Vampire. Oh,
So it's got to be these two places, which makes sense. This time of the game, and they're just having their empty cities.
that's true. Storm Riders.
Riders on the storm.
Just looking at the regiments of renown. I'm gonna recruit now. Man, it costs so freaking much for another army.
Yeah, I know. You should try having Iron Drakes.
Yeah, fair. That is very, very fair.
I haven't even got to use them yet. Soon, though. Soon I will break them.
Oof. That would be kind of nice. What the hell do I need for this?
I don't know.
I need a Necrotech hero. Okay. A unique Necrotech hero capable of colonizing ruins at level 3 will be summoned to your faction leader.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Man, that'd be handy.
Huh.
I think there's more rats up here, actually.
Oh, totally.
Drinko cracks. Drink your cracks!
All your cracks. Show us your crack. Well, weren't you doing the Glassmasters thing for a while?
Yeah. Glassmasters, show us your crack. I'm wondering if that's their only army. Well, no, I bet they have two. Because they're almost as powerful as I am, and I just got rid of a bunch of my guys.
Power of the runes.
Hmm.
An age of discovery.
Time for
The only problem is that... well, actually, maybe. Let's check. Can we trade with anyone new? No, of course we can't. That would make too much fucking sense.
Clat Bracat craves earth blood. Seeking knowledge.
Hello. Dwarves are here. See if I can make him come out of his stupid place. Alright. So now... just check, because I always forget 2 turns. Alright.
Giggity.
Vengeful Rune Lord.
Look at him just walking along.
Stuffing.
This crazy hat. This guy's...
This is a pretty cool hat.
What a stupid hat. I love
The
it.
Age of Discovery. All major port owners have become known to each other via diplomacy. Oh.
Yeah. I didn't have anyone new on my list. I think it takes a turn, maybe?
We go.
Like, I don't think it's
probably.
immediate. It might be, though. Maybe there's just nobody around there.
Desert gods bless me.
Yay! We got that place back.
We did. Huzzah. Alright, 2 more turns for pop surplus. You can go back to that other town. Get kitted out. And...
Ready?
I guess the Queen's army should really go do something while she's sitting here. What do you figure? Fuck with the rats, or...
I get sharpened weapons, and I still get scouting with that guy.
Really?
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Anyway, sorry, go ahead. I just
No,
noticed
it's all
that. I
good.
had to bring that
That's
up.
pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Just trying to figure out what I want to do. I could take the Queen's army and just bomb over, go after an Negazir, and hope that the rats don't come down and screw with me. If I upgrade the settlement, I could put a garrison building in, though. That might be a better way of doing it. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll have my army sit here for a little bit first.
All right.
Yeah, that's gonna be the best choice. I don't want to fight the elves yet, but I also don't want to fight the rats yet.
No, I'm wondering if the elves is something we might have to do together. Those guys have so many dragons.
Yeah, potentially.
Oh yeah, true. Although they did just lose. They were fighting their own war. So maybe they're weak. I haven't seen them come up on the thing. I wonder how hardcore they are.
Hmm.
Let's see what this kid. Oh, they have hardly any power. I just saw.
I think they've been losing a fight on two sides, honestly. And if they really are up against the Chaos Wastes, then yeah.
Yeah, if you get up against the Chaos Wastes, I will send an army up there to help.
Well, that's a war of attrition at that point.
Yeah. Oh, look, they're bringing this guy over to try to do something. He doesn't know that he's going to get just in my way. Oh, wrong guy. Oh, good. Where's that at? Over here. Okay, perfect. Next turn. Beautiful. Now you.
All ways are best. Forged in battle.
Hello. Decisive victory. Don't mind if I do.
Fight for your own.
See if you don't lose anything. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I lost some guys.
Your long beard's got.
Not even 100.
No, but they did take the brunt of it up front.
The Rune of Stoicism.
I mean, that was a pretty good army you were up against, too. Oh, never mind. There was a lot of crap units in there.
Yeah, and I had fire.
Yeah.
Orcs don't like fire because they're made of.
Reclaim what was lost.
No, they're made of like. They're like mushrooms.
Oh,
Yeah, they're weird. Hey, we got the artifact piece.
sweet. Sweet.
These tongues shall be
Ooh,
whole
gotta be careful
and
saying this
sold.
one. Gore guy, Dribble Chin. I was laughing at his last name, but that first name's not a good one.
Oh, sure isn't.
And Glugzag Spider Killer.
Oreganan.
There we go. These guys don't know what hit them. They're like, where'd those dwarfs come from? We thought it was undead over there, dude. That's how they talk. They say dude a lot.
Absolutely. I mean, how else would you say it?
Exactly. Can't believe that guy's name was so offensive. I'm glad he's dead.
It is a little surprising, not gonna lie.
Like I was laughing because I saw his last name. I'm like, oh, this is funny. And I read his first name. I'm like, oh, I'm not saying that.
Nope, not on stream.
Well, not out of stream.
True, yeah.
Well, maybe out of stream I would have said the whole name because it's like it's you know, it's
Yeah.
not this slight that it. But he's a pretty weird naming convention that they put on that guy, but whatever.
One more turn, yeah, I can't. Okay, I gotta wait then. 3,000 for that, sweet. That army will move up.
Asap smiles on us.
So you've got the Misty Mountains. If I take my main army to Negazir, or I hold out, I'm gonna decide if I want to fight on two fronts.
I think that's Nagashazar,
Negashazar.
which makes sense because this place is the Desolation of Nagash. Okay, yeah. I always said it the way you did too, but then I just read it. I was like, oh wait.
Maybe it's not that way. Oh, I gotta go all the way around to the Desolation. I guess I could go in over here. Let's go take a look and see if I see rats.
Elida.
Oh,
I
yeah,
see
he's
rat
got a bunch
people.
of there's that rat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So let's try
What else
this
does he
then. I'm
have?
betting
That's-
he's at war with the rat.
Well, I mean,
Make gaze upon your glory. What a pompous ass. I don't even want peace with this douche.
oh yeah, that guy's so douchey.
Yeah, no, fuck it. I can't bring myself to ally with him. No, no, he
Try
can die.
playing as him. You hear that shit every turn. It's the worst.
Oh,
But then you're like, but dragons though, it's worth it.
it's just so painful. How many territories does this guy have? He's got 5 settlements.
The rat or the other guy?
The knight.
Oh, we can see 3
I can
of them.
see 3 of them. Yeah. Where's the rat? The rat has 5 too.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I didn't think there were 10 territories over there.
Hmm. I mean, I could rip into that territory pretty easily. Haunted forest. Yeah. I think I'll bring my chariot army up. Save up for a while. Over to you.
Oh, I was looking at my grudges. I have to actually make stuff to get grudges off, apparently.
Hmm.
That's okay. Oh. Oh, I thought he was bringing an army in. I was like, good, do it. But he's not. Okay, so I gotta take Crack Dunman, Crack Azgal, and then Deaf Gorge before I get that whole territory.
A little bit of zigzagging.
Oh, now I'm at battle or at war with someone else. Shucks. Oh, good, those guys are. Oh, the Curse of Jungle's ready to. That was unexpected. Same turn as this one over here. Level 4, baby. How many turns? 5 turns until I can start making the thing to make the guys. That army's gonna be sitting there for a minute, but whatever. Assign skill points. He needs one more turn before he can get immortality. Yeah, I'll do this. What's this? Plus 30 armor. Yeah, it's a ward save, so that's better. Alright. So we now have... Oh, you know... I wonder if we can actually... We have a stonecutter shop, but I don't know if that means we can trade it yet. Oh, actually, I can trade it with you, probably. I don't know if I can trade it with anyone else, because that's technically not... My territory doesn't connect.
Oh.
Because I lost Quatar one time. And all of a sudden, my trade money went way down. Because this was connected to Death Gorge, was connected all the way up the whole mountain range. Which I'm like, you can just go under the sand. Why do you not do that? But
Yeah.
they never answered, and I was honestly pretty sad. That was the first time I played as these guys. That's what started my losing streak with them. It was because they freaking all of a sudden I just had nothing.
Ooh, takes 5 turns for that, eh? Alright.
My axe thirsts.
Good old level 4 settlement. What do you figure? Fuck with the rats because they don't have any bordering territories to me?
I mean, yeah, you might as well.
Yeah. What's Namby Pamby Elf Boy's got? He's got Dragon Princes. That's a little rough. Yeah, I should just raise the settlement and then leave. Just take the money in the jars and run. Actually, that's not a bad idea. I think that is exactly what I will do.
Do it, buddy.
I don't really care to move up that coastline for now. If I raise it and walk away, I would really rather go after the other one. Alright. Build anything else that I care about? Oh yeah, I gotta rebuild this crap now. I gotta get it back up to level 2 so I can get the spices back. Oh shit, and I lost those guys. Ugh. So if I lose my tomb guards, I can't rebuild all of them because I didn't realize that one of the buildings that had enabled that pop for the army, it was Librus.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't realize it at the time. Womp womp. Bill Craig's looking pretty weak.
yeah, they're looking pretty beat up after they lost their army.
Yeah.
They still must have another army, or they have a whole bunch of places. Tomb Seekers are pretty weak too. I think they must have that one place. Oh my god. Minus one per turn.
Brumney's will. Ondrin God.
The nearest salt location to us is Karak Azul.
Well.
Tried and tested.
Oh, look, another army. They're not gonna make it. How many turns on this? I think it's got 4 left. Yeah. Oops. Alright. I can't seem to build anywhere, so end the turn.
Weapon strength, yeah, armor, charge, bonus speed, weapon strength. Alright, let's go raiding. Oh no, rats. What? Who
Shucks.
could have predicted?
Not me. I never would have figured.
Attack! Daggers out!
Oh, shucks. I will lose one of my heavy armor units.
Oh, and you take out
Against-
their dude.
Yeah, and a full army and a garrison. Yep, fuck it, I'm taking it.
I was just... Ooh, Pyrrhic. Oh, because you lost that one good Tomb Guard, yeah.
Yeah.
But you killed him. And he's one of the guys that gives you one of the traits, too.
Yep.
That's always good.
So lose a little bit of money, unit replenishment. I can raise it for economic jars, or I'm just gonna occupy it.
I was going to
Fuck the
say, you
rats.
might as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I bet you they're hurting now. Especially if they're fighting these guys, too. Like, they're...
They took another one of the elf towns up the coast.
No, I see that, but that doesn't mean they're not getting just pounded by these
Oh
elves,
yeah,
too, right?
no,
Like,
but that must have cost them to take that.
Oh, yeah.
Because they took that after the Shattered Cove, so I'm just sneaking in behind them like a rat.
Who's this? Oh, it's a rat. I see you over there.
Oh, that's the one that we just encountered. That's a new faction. Well, not
That
new,
makes
but
sense.
new to us.
Well, that's where we encountered them.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get crack the demon. I don't know how to say it. Don't really care. I just want Karaka's skull because it has the other piece of that thing. Then I can make it. And these guys will get off my ass a little bit. I'm also gonna go get Death Gorge because I want it. And what
Absolutely.
Dwarfy
should.
wants, Dwarfy gets.
Nice. Only my lord leveled up from that battle. My hero did not.
That happens sometimes. The heroes level up faster. So.
Yeah, I was just surprised. What do we got here? You will get an extra unit of chariots, because I need to rebuild the chariot building. And That's it. And you will need to rebuild Tomb Guard, but you can't. Can't fucking build them until I get that building fixed. Suppose I could do the... Nah, screw it. What do I need for another army? That's really what I desperately need to do. 800 canopic jars and 10,000 gold.
How much do you have of each?
Nowhere near enough. I have 1,000 gold and 284 canopic jars.
Jesus, you're not even close.
No, I've
Wow.
been burning through money pretty good. I had like 6,000 at the beginning of this turn, but
Power of anchor burn.
I am moving rapidly towards bone giants.
That's good though.
Yeah, oh yeah, totally worth it. Because then what I'll do is I'll move one of these Shabti units.
Ooh, those Grimoires hard boys are. Oh, they just confederated. That's probably why.
I just took a look at the power level on the Twitch stream for those other elves that I was joking around or about picking a fight with, and they are better than you.
Yeah.
And that is not good.
And the guys that just confederated,
For Grobco.
the Grimoires hard boys and the Bloody Spears, they
Yeah.
are the same as me. Oh, okay. I'll
Lord of
just.
the road.
Where's this? Did they break stuff? No, people are just unhappy. Oh, too bad.
Master of runecraft.
Get out
Yeah,
of here,
the-
you stupid.
Lord of
As long as your guys don't suffer the same.
Rune Ricky.
Your public orders are getting close to going into the negatives in that territory.
Yeah, but it's only for 3 turns.
It's not terrible.
Yeah.
I do.
I can't get Longbeards here yet. I can, however, get a gyrocopter. Which probably means... Hold on.
Vengeful Rune Lord.
Oh, no, I didn't want a lord. I wanted a hero. Mm-hmm. Oh, research rate goes up faction-wide. Mind if I do?
Aye, lad, what can I do? By Grugny, this had better be good. Get these cannons moving.
So, yeah. There we go. So he's starting to make a fun little name for himself. Route Marcher, absolutely. Because these freaking dwarves move so goddamn slow. If they don't have Route Marchers, no point, really. This guy needs to level up so he can get Route Marcher. Oh, look at these guys. Ah, I can't quite get there.
Make them pay.
Almost.
String 'em.
Yeah, but they're going to get to my place first is the problem.
Ooh, yeah.
Fuck, I wish I could undo that move. Because I would have just went in front of them in the underway.
I was gonna say I try and reload the autosave, but I think you're at the first turn, so it
No,
probably
that's-
loads back to you.
Doesn't matter.
Time
If I lose it, I'll just take it right back. It's not a big deal.
Still.
They might even come and attack me, which... I can't believe they got by me when I was in the underway anyway.
That's the bigger surprise. Yeah.
Oh, I did. I was wondering if I ended my turn.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Liberus shall rise
What does that give me?
again.
Discoverable Skaven, eh? Is it faction wide? It doesn't say. Should just let the rats keep pushing into the elves, because they're weaker than I am.
They still might.
Yeah, if I solidify in the city here. I got, looks like 3 turns, 4 turns until replenished, so not terrible. Not great either, but whatever. I don't think I'm doing anything. I'm gonna wait a couple turns for some buildings to finish up.
I know that feel. I'm just gonna watch this idiot come in and take my city, and then I'll take it right back. Let's see where he goes. Grimoire's hard boys are not. Oh, because I built. Yeah, I knew it. Fucking. That's bullshit. I should have had him in the underway. I don't know why it didn't intercept him. That's fine. I'll just go over there and fucking rebuild what they destroy here. Oh, they just looted it. Oh, and then they took it.
Oh.
Oh, because they looted. Yeah, they looted and occupied. How much fucking money did they take? 479. That's not bad. Guess what, buddy?
Attack!
It was not worth your time. Because now you're weaker.
So it's war! Good!
Stoicism. Bonus versus large? Sure.
What they get out of that?
Oh, expert
400
charge
bucks in a
defense.
lost army.
Let's put this back on. Somebody else. There you go. Yep. Totally worth it. Just occupy it.
Blame it for the throng!
And I got 530 oath gold for attacking them back because the grudge was settled. And I gained a follower.
Sweet.
2 followers. One that's really good, actually. Oh, my knee. Oh, I must have been sitting funny. My knee hurts.
Bro.
If you want something done right,
Oh, for Christ's sake, now I gotta wait 5 turns.
Oh, you gotta build it back up.
Those fucking pricks. That's okay, they'll be dead soon. And back down to the same amount of grudges. I thought maybe... Let's give this guy that.
Runecraft.
You there. Take this guy. And I guess this guy. Oh, that's... I'm not... Well, sure. Oh, and research is available. Take that one now that I'm getting into some war. Back to making 3,900 again for some reason. I haven't done much different. To be fair. It's okay.
Nothing wrong with that.
What's up?
Oh, this guy gets something else too. Runic Talisman. Master Rune of Spite. Constant. Direct damage. He just has a constant thing that gives damage to the other guys?
Really?
Yeah, why would I not take that? I should have taken that first.
Yeah, no kidding.
Now I gotta wait for the boys to get back to good. Then we will go take this because they have no power left. I know they don't. Oh, it's 12:30. You want to do one more turn?
Got
each.
at least one
Well,
more in.
yeah, we'll do 2 for you and 1 for me because because I was ending my turn when I said it. So
All good, man. So main army's not gonna do much. Just sit there.
I didn't realize what time it was. I was just having fun playing this game.
Time flies. One more turn for that crap, and then build it up again. Oh man, 2 more turns until I can even think about building the bone giant.
You'll have to remember for next time.
Yeah.
As I think Torch is playing tomorrow, so we'll probably do something else. You're more than welcome to join
Do
us.
some aliens.
I don't know if we'll do Alien or if we'll do something else.
Fair enough.
Because when Torch has been on, he hasn't been playing; he's just been watching, right? So like, I mean,
That's true.
he's been having fun with it, but it feels unfair to me a little bit. So, like, feels unfair to him too. Me, I don't know if that made sense.
It does. You're good.
Yeah, I don't think he'd mind if we played Alien, but we'll give it. You know, maybe we'll do it Thursday or something. Or there's an update to Vermintide. Maybe we'll do that Thursday or something.
Oh yeah. Yeah, their Halloween update.
Yeah, it looked pretty good from the little video I watched of it.
Looks like the elves are building their army back up.
I was gonna say, yeah, they got a little more power,
Yeah.
which is good for you because those.
As long as they don't try and take this territory from me.
I don't know if Skullcrack has no power left. Oh yeah, you fucked up those rats.
Yeah. They're basically toast. I could move up, take the Haunted Forest, and then take Flayed Rock and pull back down, and that would basically wipe out the elves.
The dwarf. Oh, never mind. This isn't what I thought it was. What can we build here? Goat pastures. Okay. I'll do that. So is that more trade? I don't even know if it is. Right here. Ooh, one more turn. So next time we play, I can start building my iron drakes.
Sweet.
Or no, my iron breakers.
All ways are best.
Ooh, I got my dude immortality. Now he only gets wounded. That's nice. What else do I got? Anything?
You'll be joking.
Yeah, that's not ready yet.
Time for a reckoning.
How long till this one goes? 2 turns and I can build stuff there again, I think. Oh, yeah, because then I can make this one. Because this takes 2. That'll be nice. My stuff's all coming together over here. Which is good.
Since we're ripping through these turns, you want to do one more after this?
Yeah, they're pretty quick. Might as well.
We're not fighting anything.
Yeah.
And I don't have anything to do. There's a lot of archers I could take.
Rune Lord of Caracastle.
Next turn, they're ready. Not do anything with the settlement. And go.
Oh shit. They just went after those orcs for some reason.
Who did?
The guys near you.
The elves?
Yeah.
Huh.
Like the big orcs.
Oh, that's stupid.
Yep. I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Dringarak. Tried and tested.
Alright, now we can build. I'll build this too. Upkeep minus 10% for all longbeards. Yeah,
Nice.
so we'll do that, and then I'll build the organ guns
recruitment
too.
cost down, nice. Flame cannon.
I gotta build this first to make sure. Yeah. Build that first. Just to make sure I can afford it all. It's already at 2 population surplus. It goes in 8. I'm going to destroy these farms eventually. I wonder if it's worth even building that farm. Because I'm going to destroy that farm for one of the trade things. I just want it for growth. You know what? Yeah, I will, because it gives... Okay, is it plus 38 on top of the plus 30 that the other one gives, or is it just plus 8? Because if it's plus 38, it's worth it.
I think it's just the plus 8. Like, I think that shows the total for whatever it is.
So it's not really worth it.
Yeah, it's a small increase.
Wait, well, we can figure out here. So we got plus 30, and then plus 30. So it's 90, right? And then this gives 13. So the total growth is 148. Yeah, so that seems right. Yeah, I think you're right. I think that shows the total. So I'm not going to bother for 8 extra a turn. I think it's more if you want it for the casualty replenishment rate. I think it's the big draw of it. And I don't need that right now.
You don't have the money bags and...
By next time we play, I'll forget and it'll be the first thing I build, but whatever. Oh, Devil Skulls can build. Another goaty goat. Sure. Why not? So the pastures. This might provide unique building chain. Can we trade stuff like that? I don't even know if we can. Either way, I haven't been. If we could.
Lord of Clan Morgrim.
I would assume anything like that that's flagged along the settlement.
Onward.
What can you build now, buddy? Anything different? I don't think he can. No. I might change one of these cannons out for... Or I might just add an organ gun to that army, because organ guns are great.
Time for
They really are.
They already got a half an army over here, these pricks. That's fine. They won't make it. Okay.
I'm back to full strength on my main next turn. This turn I am building the Royal Burial Chamber for Bone Giants.
Nice.
Everybody needs a monstrous unit that causes terror.
Shut up. I don't have one of those. I have little guys on a he rides a throne carried by more little guys.
Oof. I can increase the gemstone production to 60 sacks, so it'd be 70 sacks of gems per turn
From that one
all my
place?
territories.
Oh,
Well, combined. But it's
Still.
60 at just this one.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
it's
nuts.
insane. It's also 5,700 for that one
In
building.
a couple of turns we'll have marble back again, which will be nice.
Nice.
And then we'll have more
I've
gemstones
almost
too.
got-
eventually.
For the 8 pigs.
What am I missing? I'll have spices back here shortly.
Oh, nice.
I'm just shy of what I need. So yeah, I'm basically done. I'm gonna be done for a few turns, I think, till I get more stuff. Unassigned skill point. Ooh. Oh, that dude. Okay.
Oh wow, I can't afford that. I found something I couldn't afford.
Well, I mean, you have depleted your cash.
Oh, I just built.
considerably.
Yeah, I just built a 4th level settlement. Is why.
Yeah.
Once that stuff builds,
Yeah.
it'll. Got Skullcrag thinking they're okay, got a chance. Those guys. Alright, so we'll make this one the last turn.
I'm a runner.
so stupid. You get the same thing, like for both. Doesn't matter what you pick.
Craves
weird.
blood.
Well, Cadbrecrack is gonna get Urk blood. What? Why can't you get in there?
Strong.
Just outside?
Yeah, apparently. You
Oh,
idiots.
weird.
Stupid dwarves. Their stupid short legs.
So next turn is the last turn, so you can take that settlement.
My axe
Yeah, sure, we can do that if you want.
war.
Finally, this guy gets a Realm Marcher. Beautiful. Settlement upgrade available.
Vengeance for the 8p.
Awesome. You
Happy
just want to build
popular.
bone giants.
Oh, dude, I got 4 turns until I can build them.
Oh, until
I'm
you-
a ways. Yeah, I'm a ways away from that.
Still. This is a good campaign for us.
Yeah, this one's going well.
When we say that, I'll just knock on wood a little bit, you know?
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, a little bit. Definitely not a bad idea. There we go. I can get. I guess no, I can't. I gotta save for that. I can get spices back. 10 sacks of spices. Yeah, I don't have much going.
Man, look at how much he grew his freaking army in that turn. It was like, all because I couldn't get there.
Craves blood.
That's pretty insane. What's the army comprised of?
Probably just shit. Yeah,
Hmm.
mostly shit. I mean, this guy's probably pretty good. But, like, I only got 2 of those. It's some stupid, like, these guys aren't hard. And the pump wagons, I mean, I got enough archers to take them on, no problem.
Man, Skull Craig's got nothing.
Did they seriously?
They came out to meet you?
Why?
Oh my god.
Avenge the ancestors.
Why would they do that?
Well, it's kind of like when the elves did it to me. Doesn't make any sense.
Cough up and clear off.
Well, that was an easy win.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
And we got the Shrieking Blade, which causes terror. If we
I
putting
mean-
that on somebody.
Yeah. The wrath of nature has been encountered. Rogue army. Where though?
Arcane wisdom. Wealth of the DAWI.
Hooray! Anything down here we can do yet?
The wrath of nature, one of those crazy ass super armies.
I believe so, yes.
Hmm.
All ways are best.
Passive ability, master. What does that do? Constant on self, affects allies in range, +5 melee attack, and +4 leadership for 40 meters.
Hmm.
This guy is incredible when you get him. What is this? Runic production lines. Disabled if leadership sword and 50%. Charge bonus +7 for the whole army. And frenzy for the whole army. Frenzy gives
Jeez.
+10 melee attack, +10 armor piercing weapon damage. +10%, sorry. +10% charge bonus. +10% base weapon damage and immune to psychology. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that one. That seemed pretty damn good. And then the other one's awesome too. I'll just get that next turn. Is there anything? I might as well just keep that there. Okay. Well, there was my last turn for the night. How's yours gonna go?
I don't know. Research rate minus 30% now that I finished another thing. Army cap +1. Thank fucking God.
Wait, you can get over 21, or could you not get to 20?
What?
Which?
6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, you could only get 19? Oh.
No, I can add one there, but my army cap.
Oh, you can get another
I
army.
can get another army
Oh.
finally.
Nice.
I've been waiting because I lost that unit of Tomb Guard, and I
Yeah.
can't re-recruit them until I actually have the buildings back, which I won't have for a few more turns. But I have some new research I can do. Necropolis Knights, Screaming Skull Catapult.
Acropolis Knights sound cool.
Yeah, the Necropolis Knights are kind of weird. They're like Tomb Guard on giant armored snakes.
Oh, yeah,
Undead
see, you
snakes.
get a thing right here.
Yep.
Cool. And they have poison attacks, which makes sense. They're
Yeah,
a
they
giant
are.
snake.
They're a pretty good Vanguard unit, so. So that's there. So let's rejig this guy so he's not all cavalry. I mean, realistically, it's what he's good at.
If those guys have more than one place.
Who?
Oh shoot, what are they called? These guys that have Death Gorge. Because I am going to take it back. Because I need Caracas Gall and Death Gorge to complete that territory.
Oh, okay.
Oh, who are these guys? The Crooked Moon Venus Gits. I imagine that's probably their only army.
I would assume so. And I need to save for one more turn after this one, and then I'll have to wait 4 turns to build the building, and then I can finally get my Tomb Guard back.
Nice. Your Tomb Guard is like my freaking Iron Breakers. He's just waiting. They never show up.
Yep. But when they do, they're okay enough. Decent armor, decent melee attack, they do poison. They're armored and shielded and anti-infantry. And then the halberd version, or charge defense against large, anti-large, armored and shielded.
Nice.
I think that is all I've got.
All right. Well, that is going to do it for the stream. What do we got people in here. I will raid. I wasn't going to because I'm going to just kind of peace out right after. Because I forgot to go to the ending screen. There we go. If that worked. Oh, sometimes it doesn't work right away.
We're looking at your music choices for the evening.
Yeah, I know. Well, is this for the ones that... Is this for this one? For the start of the stream. There we go. So let's go raid. We will raid Old Angry Gasm because he's on and he's a good dude. So.
And didn't he raid you last time?
He
Last time we
hosted
played
us,
this,
yeah.
actually. Oh, yeah.
Still, it's appreciated.
Yeah.
He's playing a Wolf Among Us, which is a cool game. So oh, that's the one that you said was speed dating with their things.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's hit that raid, everybody. We'll